And from no football in Golden Rivers, we go across to where there is football being played, and it is in Riverina and Farrer. And unlike the Hume football, which this weekend is having their scheduled bye, nothing to do with the COVID-19 situation south of the border, but this is great to see some football being played for New South Wales, given there's nothing across our broadcast areas for Victoria. And last weekend in Farrer football, we saw a big win to the Northern Jets. They kicked 30 goals 11, 191 to beat Temora Kangaroos 8-4-52. The Northern Jets are going along okay at the moment, and they are looking to push their way up into that top four. They're fifth on the ladder at 3-3, and they just trail the East Wagga Karingal Hawks, who are 4-2, who have got fourth place on the ladder. In other games, East Wagga Karingal Hawks, that side had a win over one of the lowly sides, the Barellan 2 Blues, and 17-18 120 to 10-8 68. A good win to keep their top four position. And in other games, Marra Bombers 17-12 114 to beat the Colliamberley Blues. They were way too good. Colliamberley 3-6-24. On the better players and goal scorers out of that match, it came down to just a dominant forward setup for Marra. They were well led up there by Lawton with 12 goals of their 17, and the best player on the ground. Clark, Morton and Breed kicked single goals for Colliamberley, and Spencer, Light and Hayes were the better players for the Blue Boys out there at Langtree Oval at Bomberland. Were way too good to beat the Blues. And Charlestown University went down to the North Wagga Saints in that grudge match between those two, 15-21-10 to 7-6-48 at the Peter Hasty Oval, and a big win there for the North Wagga Saints. Let's head ourselves across to round 8 action for this weekend, and it is a big game for the Colliamberley Blues. They meet the Barellan 2 Blues. A blue day it will be out there at Colliamberley, and let's hope that the Irrigation boys can get a win to keep their season alive. East Wagga Karingal take on the Northern Jets in a good match. I reckon the Northern Jets, for the fourth place on the ladder they're playing for at Gumley Oval, a real chance here for the boys from northwards of the Riverina to come down into Wagga and take home the spoils. And North Wagga Saints play the Rock Erin Creek. I'm going with the Rock Erin Creek here to beat the Saints, and again this is an absolute fascinating duel given that the Rock Erin Creek are in second place and the Saints in third place. And they both won 5 games this season, so it is a very evenly matched contest between these two. Temora Kangaroos take on Charles Sturt University up at Temora. The uni side should get home there on the weekend. Let's go now to Riverina, and in round 6 action, Coolaman 15-12 102 beat the Griffith Swans 14-7 91. What a performance. Griffith Swans threw this right at Coolaman, and at Kindred Park at the home deck, the Grasshoppers were able to get the points there, and well played to them. Turvey Park beat Leeton Whitten 15-12 102 to 5-7 37. Gee, the Crows are really struggling this season. While it was a big win to the MCU Goannas 23-9 147 to beat the Narandra Eagles 10-7 67. The Goannas were pretty happy to win over there in the picket fenced oval at Narandra. Had Troy Castles booting 11 goals out of their 23, and Clark and Kendall booted 3. And on the other side, Durham with 3, and Van Buren and Williams both booted 2 for Narandra. And Hutchison, Irons and Durnan were the better players for Narandra, who, well, they've had that taste of a win this year, but not too much since then. And then this was a big win, one of the old rivals matches, the GGGM Lions on the Wagga Tigers. It was the boys from the Lions at Ganmain to win 17-9 111 to the Wagga Tigers 7-7 49. And in the end, the even spread of scorers may have done the damage here. Out of 17 goals for the Lions, they had Alexander, Corbett, Rothney, Sace, Anderson, Hamblin and Foley all boot 2 goals. Mann, Lander and Walsh all had singles in the match. It was Stevenson with 3 for Wagga Tigers, and Bance and Cook were their better players. Over to this round of matches, and in round 7 action, we have the Leeton Whitten Crows playing Colin Gully, who had the bye last weekend. I just reckon that Colin Gully might be able to beat the Crows at Leeton this weekend. They just need you to keep in touch with the finals race. The Manglapar Goannas have a home game against Turvey Park, probably match of the round status. I think the Goannas, though. Wagga Tigers and Narandra, you'd reckon the Tigers can get their season going in the right direction and beat Narandra comfortably, and the Griffith Swans get the GGGM Lions. Ganmain for mine are going so well right now. They should get up at the Griffith Ex Services Club. time for a win. Coolamon Rovers have the bye this weekend in Riverina football.